everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today I've got a few things I'd like to go over. Well, first of all, I made this little thing. I don't know if it's going to stay or not. It might. I might build some more on it, but I don't know, it's just a little thing. What's on today's docket? Well, this is what I did last episode, and if you didn't watch it, I highly suggest you watch it. I kind of go into detail about how I texture and how I made this bridge. So if you feel as though you're struggling, building and making stuff look like this, and if you think it looks nice, then I'd give it a watch. Hopefully it helps. But that's what I did last episode. This episode, well, as far as I know, there are no automatic pumpkin and melon farms on the server. And we've got a few farmer villagers over in the villager trading hall over there. So I think I want to make a pumpkin and melon farm. And I'm going to build something around it. And I'll be completely honest with you guys, I have no idea what I'm going to build yet. Not a single clue. But by the end of this episode, something will be built, and it'll be pretty cool. Now, apart from that, there's something I want to show you real quick, and it's in that direction. So not too far away is this little area, and as you can see, it's marked off. Let's see if I can land this. Oh yeah! First try. You already read the sign, but all of these pillars mark out an area that is the property of Chalky Milk Incorporated Realty. And basically, that's a team of me and Coco. And we decided that we want to make this area over here a game district of sorts. People will be able to buy plots of land over here, and be able to make whatever game they want. And then we'll just have fun playing those games when they're built. However, I think I want to expand it simply for the fact that some games are not created equal in the sense of size. If we wanted to create like a Guess Who game with just a bunch of blocks to choose from, then that would only take up like a small area over there. But if someone wanted to make an Elytra course, then this whole area could be taken up. So I need to think of a larger area to encompass. And as far as I know, no one's using the area over here, so it should be fine that I'm doing this. I think I'm going to lay out some stuff, and I'll be right back, and I'll show you how much I've decided to claim. Alright, I have finished marking off the new area. So we've got this original island, but I've extended it over this way. And if we keep following those pillars, it goes up, kind of around this funky looking cave. And it goes to the top of this small mountain, goes down this way, follows this river, and is back at the normal area. So it's a lot bigger, and I think this is fine, because there's a lot of variation with the terrain, for example. I mean, it's all just forest, but we've got a really cool cave over there. In fact, hold on. I'm running out of rockets here. But we've got this really cool cave right there. I mean, it's really nifty. And then this is a really cool cave that just goes straight down. It's really dangerous because like the whole thing is filled with lava. But, we've got some cool variation here. So we'll be able to make some cool plots of land. And hopefully people will be able to utilize them and make some really cool stuff. I'm excited for this area. I've got a few plans myself, so I might make the first plot, make the first game or whatever. But before that, Coco and I will have to divvy up the plots, figure out what to do exactly, and figure out prices and stuff like that. But it should be really cool, and I'm looking forward to it. It's that time of the video where I'm going to ask if you're enjoying. Please leave a like and consider subscribing. Subscribing is free, and you can always change your mind later. Thank you. Alright guys, this is pretty much what I've got planned. Pretty much the most, nope, not one. Let's amp this up to 100 here. As you can see, these observers will detect when this grows, and it will power this redstone on top, which will power each piston adjacent to the observer. And when something grows, the piston will destroy the pumpkin or melon. The hopper minecart will pick it up, and then it'll be dropped off inside this large chest. It's weird. I don't know. Oh, yep, you see that pumpkin got picked up? Okay, well somehow it's already depositing it into here. I don't really know how it's working, but I'm not gonna complain. Anyways, that's how that works. I'm thinking, since I'm supplying for pretty much the whole server, I'm gonna have 2 pumpkin ones on top of each other, and then 2 melon ones on top of that. So it'll technically be a large tower, except I want it to be underground, so I don't have to make a huge building. This is kind of what I was thinking of at first. Something like that. Although, to be completely honest with you, I'm probably just going to wing it. But I obviously need to have a whole exterior, and I'm simply just going to have to turn it into an interesting shape. But once again, I'm going to use the same color palette I used for my build on the server, and we're just going to see how it goes. So we're going to get some on-screen building, some, what's the word, improvisation. That's right, just what I'm doing right here now. So first things first, I need to make the exact amount of pistons and observers that I'm going to need for this, because those are going to be the most resource dependent items. It's going to take a lot. And to get pistons, I need iron and redstone, and to get observers, I need redstone and quartz. The cobblestone can be easily obtained. I probably have enough of that already as is. So, piston. I need 1 iron and 1 redstone. Observer. I don't have that recipe. That's okay. I'm pretty sure observers just need 1 quartz and 2 redstone. So, I have the exact number of pistons and observers that I need. I'm going to need, in total, 164 iron. Alright. I'm going to need 160 quartz. And then, oh, brother. Hold on. Let me do some math real quick. 160, 2, and then 3, yeah. What's that? 2 plus. I'm going to need 484 pieces of redstone. I don't have that on hand. I gotta see. Ow. I need the iron first. There should be plenty of iron. How much do I need? 164 iron. Yeah, we're gonna have enough iron. 164? There's 64, 128. 128. This is 140. I'm just gonna take 3 stacks. Oops, I don't have that mod. Okay, I'm used to playing with mods. I'm just gonna take all this iron. That's all the iron I need. You know, I'm gonna grab more because I need rails. Completely forgot about rails. And I need quite a bit of hoppers. So actually, I'm just gonna... We're just gonna do that. Alright, iron obtained. Now I need to go to the nether, I believe, to get quartz. Now I believe that there is a bartering farm that Justin has set up. I think I'll be able to take as much quartz as I need, hopefully. Oh, I forgot where everything is. Shoot. I'm gonna have to ask Justin. Give me a moment. Alright. I have achieved quartz. Now I need redstone. Where am I gonna get the redstone? I genuinely have no idea. I think there's a witch farm? Maybe? I need to ask Justin again. Alright, guys, I managed to get a lot of redstone. And by I mean Justin gave me a lot of redstone. So I have certainly more than enough than I need to create this really cool thing. This pumpkin and melon farm. And before I show you some of the work I've already done, it's just up there. Me, Coco, Zach, and Xavier went on a little adventure to help Coco get a mace. And let's just say that it was quickly obtained. Very, very quickly. So here are some clips from that. Please enjoy watching. And when I come back, I will show you what I'm doing with my pumpkin and melon farm.
There we go. So, Cocos, where are we going?
I don't know.
We're going to a trial chambers. We're gonna go get a mace. So I need a mace. Us Cocos need a mace. So
I mean, I already have a mace.
Perfect
I
Coco.
already have a mace, actually. I could do it fine.
Perfect Coco.
Coco,
You have
why are
been
your voices
to...
overlapping? It's like kind of weird.
Well, I don't know. The other
How are
Cocos
you
don't know
doing
how
that?
to do this chaotic Coco.
So Coco. I sound like Winnie the Pooh.
You do. Perfect Coco. You said that you know where some trial chambers are.
That's right.
Can you take us to that location, Perfect Coco?
Yeah. After this
All right.
quick and conveniently edited cut.
Woo! Okay, guys, let's go.
My helmet back on.
And magically, we are here in the trial chamber.
Woo! Thank you, Perfect Coco.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, there he goes. Okay.
Oh, he's ripping it.
Bet he just gets it
Ooh.
first try. It's
I would
funny.
be...
You got some
Oh
good
my
stuff.
goodness. Get something good? Okay, okay. We can go for it. We're gonna go for it. Let's see.
Bro, well, stream's over.
Whoa!
And the diamond!
And a diamond!
Those are the two rarest items.
Let's go! That's first try on the way
All right,
back.
guys,
That's
see you later.
ridiculous. What in the world?
How many single
That's
diamonds did
awesome.
you get? 2?
The block
Two.
of diamond is the rarest item you can
Oh
get from
my
that too.
gosh,
You got the both
that was
rare
so cool.
items.
Dude,
First
that was
try.
huge. It was pretty awesome how Coco was able to get the heavy core so quickly. So the rest of the time we weren't worried about it. We were just having fun. But I've got a lot of materials now, and I suppose I'm gonna start building it. For a building block, I've decided to use blocks of iron just to be silly, because we have more iron than I think we'll ever need. But I suppose we'll get started, right? So the bottom layer is actually going to be iron. Oh, where did I have that torch? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's move this back one. So that's the middle. For a moment, I'm just going to put a rail there. And that's going to go there. And then this is going to be dirt. This is where the pumpkins and melons are going to go. And then one above this is where the pistons and observers are going to go. And there's more observers than pistons, so let's see. This is a lot easier to build quickly in creative, because I don't have to. I can place down observers and pistons and just use the debug stick to rotate them, but I don't have that here, so boom, 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 boom. So on one side, we'll start with those. Oh, this might take a while. I'm going to place down these observers, and then I'm going to show you what it's like placing down the pistons. But this might take a little while, so I'll be right back. Alright, all the observers are in place, and this is what the mess looks like from the bottom. I'm just going to get rid of all this now. I can always just put the dirt back. But I needed that to be able to place the observers first. And usually what I do is I make the dirt platform where all the pumpkins and melons grow. But then I run into the problem of having to place pistons down properly. So this time I'm not doing the pumpkins and melons first. So it makes it a lot easier. I was about to say, I can break that with my fist, right? Makes it a lot easier to place pistons. Now that I don't have to crawl in there or whatever. And just like that, pistons are down. And if I do this, let me grab some redstone. Put the redstone on the observers. And I don't think it has to be like... I think it could be either one of these, but I just place it down, let it be the default. That seems to work. And then whenever one of these observers detects an update, the pistons adjacent to it are going to activate. So that's how that works. Now I just need to place down all the dirt and place all the pumpkins and melons. I lied, I'm going to place down the rails first. I think it'll be easier this way if we did that. So I'm just going to place some powered rails like this. Oh, I need to remember that I need to save some of these. Alright, rails are placed down, although I think I'm going to move this now that I'm looking at it. Move it to be right here. No, not you. No. Well, you. And then hopefully this works. Oh, probably help if I had rails here, wouldn't it? Alright, is this going to work? Perfect! Alright. Now I can finally put the dirt down. Alright. I have put all the pumpkins in here. These are all pumpkins. I've decided that. I put iron blocks all around the outside to keep all the product in. Although I did put torches here. I'll replace this with like glowstone or something in the future. But as soon as I put this down and start it going, this pumpkin farm should now be completely operational. So whenever pumpkins grow, the hopper minecart will pick it up and then deposit it into this chest. So that's one. I didn't do all of it on camera or talk over it, but it's a fairly simple design, and if you guys really wanted to learn how to do it, I'm sure there's plenty of videos out there. I genuinely have no idea who came up with this design. I've just known about it for such a long time at this point. But yeah, hopefully you actually learned something from doing this, from me doing this. I'm not great at redstone or explaining it. But hopefully this was simple enough to follow and to learn something. If you're confused as to how these pistons are getting powered, the observer is a block that can be powered with redstone, and the observer then powers the pistons to work. So, that's how that works. It's a little confusing, but it works fine. And now I'm going to build 3 more of these, and by the time I get back, 3 of them, 4 of them will be done, and I'll have to figure out a way to get all this stuff up to the surface from down here. But maybe we'll do that at a later time. I just want to get these done. Enjoyed this short time-lapse type deal thing. Alright, short time lapse, nothing too crazy. But if I could go down this, I've got all the farms. I've got 3 of the farms up and running. I need to get a hopper minecart. There's the 3rd, and there's the 4th. This was the first one I did on camera. And it's already almost got a stack of pumpkins, which is nice. Not everything is grown completely, so once that happens, it'll become a lot more efficient. That one's a pumpkin farm. This one is also a pumpkin farm, and then these top 2 ones are melon farms. And yeah, I got them already. I need to put a minecart on that one. Forgot to do that. But other than that, it's done. Which means I can honestly take down all the scaffolding. And once I do that, I'm going to start building a building over here. Don't know exactly what I want to do yet, but I'll brainstorm. Maybe I'll do some stuff in creative, and maybe I'll show you that. Or maybe I'll just build off the rip. We'll see. We'll see. Either way, there's going to be a cut in the video, and when I come back, there will either be a building here, or in my creative world, and then here. But yeah, I'll see you in a bit. So unfortunately for me, I found out that I've got a pimple in my ear, which does hurt. But on the plus side, there's a building here now. I don't know how I feel about the roof here. I might change it a bit, we'll see. But this is the building. Yeah, that looks a little funky. I'm gonna have to change that. I like this part of the roof. But yeah, this is so far, without doing any extra detailing, this is the pumpkin and melon farmhouse building thing. There's two main entrances right here, right here. I haven't done the paths yet. But you'll go down here, and if you want to get some pumpkins and melons, you'll just go down here. And bada bing, bada boom. Okay, I might have to increase the hopper outputage, because the melons might actually back up. What's new? Okay, yeah. I'll have to fix that at some point. I'll just need to put down more hoppers. But this is the setup I have. In here is just like an extra room. Like I said, I haven't detailed any of it. But that's what I've got so far. It's taken me a long time to do this. Not necessarily because it was hard to do and I didn't have any inspiration to build it, but it was just hard to find time to do this. That was the main problem. But I managed to find some in the end, some time that is, and I'm happy that I was able to get it done. At the time of recording this part, there should be Medieval Conquest Episode 2 uploading. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. But I think that's going to do it for this episode. What did we do this episode? Gosh, it's been so long. This is the longest episode for me. Over the period of like a week or even more, I've been trying to make this episode. So I'm trying to remember everything I did. Last episode was the bridge. What did I do this episode? There is a short montage of me helping Coco. Not a montage, but a short stint of me helping Coco and the others with the trial chamber. I was finding components for the melon and pumpkin farm. I built a melon and pumpkin farm and had a short time lapse of that. And then I built this. I think that's all? There might be more. Hopefully this isn't too short of an episode. It might be. It might be a shorter one, which would be ironic, considering that it took the most time to make this episode out of all of them. But that's going to do it. I'm going to probably figure out the roof off camera because I'm short on time right now. But I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for watching until the end. I really appreciate it. I know YouTube really likes when that happens. They suggest my stuff to more people. Is that a swing bench? Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you appreciate the stuff I do. Take care.